And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Kasarian, and welcome back to Factorio. Alright, so let's get started today. Alright, we got a little bit of stone right there. Let's hold off on tapping that for right now. We're going to have to come up with another way to get ourselves some stone. And what I think we're going to do, and there's a slowdown again, is we're going to make ourselves, let's see, one of these. A liquid handler. This will purify the water for us, and what that'll let us do is... Am I getting stone some other way? Yes, I am. Okay, good. Just want to double check. The water handler will let us purify the water that's being pumped into this system. You can see I actually already created a little place for it right there. Partially because I knew I'd be using it. Because, you know, forethought. Right? Right. Okay. So, we're going to take our water handler, make sure it's in the right orientation, put it down, and really quickly select that. So we get stone coming out. Now, as these guys use up the dirty water that's in there, they're going to be replaced by clean water, as you can see. And that's going to actually kind of do two birds with one stone. Now, to get it out of there... picks up from one tile away. Oh, right. Okay, so we just got the steel furnace. Let's do bullet damage. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Now I could... How much space do I have here? Not quite enough. Okay, so we'll have to do a long-handed inserter then. A shorter long-handed inserter, which will allow us to... Let me set this up. Go like that. Nope, we don't want it to do that. We'll do like that. Right? Okay, good. Now, we'll just take this guy, place him right there. And we need a faster system for this. Well, I guess it'll do for right now. Right? Yeah. So this'll do for right now. It'll give us some more stone, an infinite supply of stone as long as we have power, actually, which should solve most of our issues, at least in the short term. Now, this is all running along great. We have lubricant being produced. You guys can see I put some storage tanks in. This guy's pretty much staying empty, and we just got the electronic furnace research done. Hip hip hooray. Alright, another thing we need to work on fairly quickly is we need to get ourselves some of these rubber seeds, okay? Because we're going to need rubber, at least in the future, to do some upgrades with. And actually, so that you guys know, the primary reason that I went with this rubber setup, or the primary reason at least that I went with this, is because I was exploring around and found exactly no stone, basically. There is no stone anywhere, alright? Oh, actually we shouldn't be researching this, we should be researching sulfur processing. There we go. We need to do sulfur processing just to get things working vaguely properly here. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. And one thing we also need to do here is get rid of that. We need to get ourselves a splitter. Of course, we don't have the iron for the splitter. So let's get down to here and we will pull up some iron out of here. There we go. Give me a splitter, please. I'm actually much lower on inventory junk than I usually am, which is pretty good. Alright, and now we're producing that, so we can get ourselves that splitter. And this is because, you guys probably guessed, I need to actually start balancing the load on this line here. We're not using that much stone, though, so it's not a huge big deal. And we have a fairly regular infinite supply of it now. Okay, so now that that's done, we actually need to start working on some other stuff. Namely, we need to start making some of these electric furnaces. And for that, we need plastic. Well, if you notice, I have been making quite a bit of plastic over here. But what we need that plastic for are actually those advanced circuits, and those take bloody forever to produce. So let's look at advanced circuits, alright? It's plastic, electronic circuits, and more copper cable. So let's see where we can fit that in. In the meantime, let's also start producing, let's say, 2 assembling machines and a couple of those. Now, I would like to have some place where I have electronic circuits and cables already pretty much side by side. Okay? That looks like right here. So why don't we clear out some of this area while we're up here. And I apologize for doing this at night, but that's what we can do. Okay, so I need cables to come up. Okay, well here's what we'll do. We start having a line here, right? Okay. So we'll go, I need 2 smart inserters. Do-do-do-do-do-do. And then we'll go from here. Okay, so smart inserter 1. Oops. Clear, please. You're going to pick up, let's see, copper cable, right? Oh, we're going to need power for these guys too. And you're going to pick up, oops, circuits. There we go. And we need to find a place to put power for these guys too. Perfect. Okay. We'll have this come forward and then twist. And we'll have an underground pipe belt over here. Underground pipe belt. An underground belt running like this. Okay. And now we just need to get plastic up here as well. Great. How am I going to do this? So we're going to say we want these guys like this, right? We'll go with 2 fast inserters. You. We need one more. And you. We don't need that. Okay. And then we're going to need to get some power up there as well. And any minute now. Actually, I'm going to move this around just a little bit, because I want to have enough space to put a splitter line in here. And the reason for that should become apparent. Splitter line. And we'll run that out like that, which will mean that this guy will actually go there with a fast inserter like that, and then another one right there, and one in one of these here. And then that goes there. These guys will tell them to produce advanced circuits and advanced circuits. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. And now we're going to need to get plastic over here. Of course, our plastic production is clear on the other side of our factory. So let's see how we're going to do this. Well, we can run it. Like this, I think. Oh, and we need some more cable. Or not cable, whatever it's called. Plastic. No, conveyor belts. Conveyor belts. That's the word I'm looking for. Conveyor belts. Thank you. And now I'm far less worried about using up all my stone now that I have this. Okay. So, let's move you. And let's move you too. And we're going to produce ourselves, let's say, one of those. And then we'll run you straight across here. Oops. Alright, now where's this going to end up? 1, 2, here. Oops. Backwards. And we'll throw that right there. Okay. So now I want this to be 1 block away. So we'll put this in here. Like that. Right? Then this... Okay. We'll have to do it like this instead. There we go. So this will run up, and then because these guys require 2 plastic bars to produce 1. So we'll get another 2 fast inserters. We'll go like this. Okay. Alright, well, let's hook this up, because it's going to take a little while for all the plastic to actually make its way over here. Anytime now, computer. There we go. Alright, so now we have to go like this. And then we'll go underground again. And I'm low on iron yet again. And we'll need another one of these as well. Let's steal that. Alright. So we'll have to go underground. Uh-huh. Oh, it's just too far. Okay. And yes, I know that there are a lot of turns here, but that's what we do to make this fit. We have to put like a loop track in here. You can actually see how much these get slowed down by when they actually hit this sort of a loop track. There they go. Okay, so those are going to get pulled over like that. All the way over here. Jeez. And then they're going to get pulled over into these. Okay. So now we're going to have to do the output for these. Okay. Let me just figure out how I'm going to do the second line. 1, 2, okay. So these should start producing circuits now. I'd really like to output this down and then over, but that's going to be a little bit tricky. Okay, because then I'm going to have to go here and here, right? And we're going to have to go underground with this belt. Oops. Which will come over to here. Oh, I'm out of it again. Alright. Let's run down to over here. And let's finish this up. Like that. We need 2 more, 4 more. Have to run some power to these guys too. And oops, like that. Fix that up, and then we need like that and like that. We'll set these guys to produce advanced circuits and advanced circuits. And those will start manufacturing the red circuits for us. Oh gosh, alright. So then we're going to need some short, long-handeds. And we're out of iron again. Jeez. Always running out of something over here, aren't we? Alright, so let's see what we're doing now. So I think our best bet is to do something like this, right? Actually, what's probably going to be easiest, to be honest with you guys, is if we then go like that, and like that. And we go like this. One, two, and to here. And now we have advanced circuits being produced and coming out quite quickly. Awesome. And then what we can do is we can just do a basic chest right here. And just a regular good old-fashioned inserter onto the chest. And block all but 2. And power it up. Okay. That looks good. That looks good to me. Awesome. Now, alright, what do we need for the electric furnace? Or just the regular electric furnace. So we need steel, stone bricks. Okay. Good, 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 good. So let's run back over to here. We'll drop these 2 guys down. Drop him down. Let's get some more iron plates. You can see we're already backing up on our plastic production over here. And we'll have to work on converting that in a little bit, I think. Steel plate. Hook that up. I also need to locate some stone somewhere. Okay, I think what I'll actually just do is... yeah, let's just do a quick little system. Where's that stone that's just sitting off by itself? It's around here somewhere, I thought. It's like 2 little bits of stone that have no real purpose anywhere. Somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay. And I'm just going to drop a burner. right there. Oops. Actually, let's be even easier about it. Let's get a burner inserter. Put that there. Let's get a wooden chest. Let's start you. Now I think if I yank this out, there we go, so it'll keep itself fed. Awesome. Now all I should have to do is put down a... that uses a steel chest, right? Put a steel chest down, and we'll get some stone for ourselves. And we'll just grab a bit of stone off this line. How much was that? 161? Yeah, that'll be good enough to at least get some stuff going. There we go. Now, how are we doing? Ooh, we're running up on the top of our max. Okay. So I have to build a couple more boilers soon at least. Let's clear some more trees out of the way. And there we go. So we're now getting stone coming out. As we can see... oh, good. Sulfur processing is done. We'll go up another level. Do you want to do electronics, or we'll do engines? That'll be good to get started on next. And we're still filling up on these. Okay, good. And we're not running out of anything. Good, 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 good. Perfect. And we're still looking like we're ready to backlog a bit more up there. So we might actually replace these assembling machines with the assembler 2s just to get that speed up a little bit. We need 3, right? Alright, so let's yank these and replace these. 1, 2, 3. I really should make a factory to produce factories, but I'm just not, you know. They're fast enough that I shouldn't really have to. 1. You're producing circuits. And we should be getting our second one. You're producing circuits. And we should get one more in a second here. 1, and you're producing circuits. And there we go. And we should replace these 3 with fast inserters, actually. And there. And there. Still cables that are slowing it down. Oh, because we're hitting a momentary. Okay. Yeah, I figured that's what was happening over here. Yep, so we need more output flow here. So let's see. Output, output, and we just need one more. Output. And actually it's the belt that's starting to slow down here. Because they're all trying to, because we're only using half of the belt, that's why. Split. Oh, remerge. We don't have quite enough space to put a split in. That is highly unfortunate, actually. Actually, we're clogging this belt anyways. We may have to redesign this to split these onto their own belts. Because see, we're not getting enough cable down there. We're producing enough, but we're just not quite moving it fast enough. Do I have the ability to do faster belts now? Not yet. Okay, so that'll be the next thing we research, will be faster belts. Even then, copper's starting to jam up. Anyway, so what we can now start working on is actually putting in some electric furnaces. Is this all being produced fast enough for everyone? Oh, too bad. Okay. Oh, we only need to... Jeez, okay. So let's get those. And then let's look at this. Okay, so if the main hold up there is steel, I believe. So let's get some more steel out. Is it steel? Steel plate, stone brick, advanced circuits. Yeah, it's still steel. So we'll get 2 of those. Alright. Because we're going to have to start building a steel industry now. Okay, so if we have inbound iron, well, let's start up here, actually. Let's get that out of the way. Let's get you out of the way. And let's get ourselves a splitter. Have it go out to the outside. Yep. Okay, so it'll go out to the outside, and then... Alright. So, let's actually put this down. Let's get this put out. So that'll go there. We'll have a inserter, furnace, export, belt, furnace, exporter, right? In from... Okay, yeah, perfect. Pull in. We'll have that there. Right? Yes, okay, good. So that means that our splitter should be right here. We have to go up and over and down and over. Okay. So then we go up and over. Alright, and that actually gives me an idea about where I can put this stuff. Alright, so then this guy can go here. Oops. Go here and here. And then we'll go with... Let's see if I have steel to get ourselves 2 more furnaces. 1 more at least. And these are great, because these will actually run on... So that'll go there and there. And then we go there and there. We'll put this guy here. Why did all these guys shut down? Oh, because this guy wasn't getting enough power. Oh, you. Okay. So let's fix that. Oh, I see what happened there. Okay. Batteries. I see what happened there. Because he's not... Okay, so let's do this kind of quickly now. Let's get ourselves another pump, right? Another pump somewhere. That's not going to help. So let's open this back up. And let's go back to... I need advanced fluid handling, actually. It's around here somewhere. Seriously, it is around here somewhere. Fluid handling. Come on. I just can't find it. That's tanks. Fluid handling. Oh, it's over here. Research. Research that. There we go. So we're not quite getting enough blue water come throughput here. So in the meantime, let's look at... Put the water handler back in, and we'll set it for just producing clean water. You are working painfully slow. This is going to be a pain in the rear end until we get this fixed. I think the main issue is we're just not generating enough water right now, which I'm not certain why we're not generating enough water. So we're now doing clean water, clean water. We're just barely keeping pace now. Alright, that's not great. That is not great at all. That's 100. We'll just leave it on that. The main issue is we just need a faster pump. We just don't have that yet. Once this finishes, the upgraded liquid handling, we should be fine. Yeah. Okay. Great. We'll put that in. And that'll at least get us some steel production going. And I can grab some more steel out of there. So this is only going to be a 4-sized line here, which means that I can actually get rid of these guys. Oops, I didn't want all that plastic, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, because we're going to put down this guy, and then that guy, and then that guy, and then we'll have that continue through. Alright. So it's not a very big steel production. We can expand it a little bit more as we go forward. Let's see. We'll draw that out a little bit. That works pretty well. We'll get ourselves another steel chest. Yeah, I know I'm using steel when I don't necessarily have to. But my main concern is that I can upgrade these and I'm not wasting iron plates anyway. So let's do that and that. And we'll just let this thing load up with steel. Let's say 2 of those stacks for right now. We're basically just barely getting enough electricity. Okay, so I think we can actually produce ourselves another... These are primaries, right? Yeah, okay. Another primary steam engine. Let's see if he can get enough hot water. He's right there. Okay, that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can do 2 more, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I can put a few more of those down. Okay, that's good. So that should solve power for right now, enough that I think I can actually hook up some more of these things. Alright, so we are getting enough power. These guys are running, basically. Do they need to be increased in speed? I don't think so. No, they're keeping up. Okay, good. Good. We can get some more of this, which allows us to build our last electric furnace Mark 1. And we can now get this thing running. And we throw this guy down, and we throw that down. And we should have all of our furnaces running at capacity. And we are far enough below our limits that we should be good to go. Oh, look at that. That's nice. Okay, great. Alright, so I think we're about out of time for this episode. I've gotten done everything that I wanted to do. So, this has been Mr. Kassarian. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please click the like button, comment, subscribe. Basically, just let me know you're out there. Alright guys, as always, happy building.